Here's a public notice. Bedding Liquidators, 3 big locations, is liquidating their mattresses and box springs for just $38 each. That's right. Take your pick of the lot at their liquidation sale. Truckloads of bedding are being liquidated from only $38 each. Bedding Liquidators, 1934 North Chadeland, US 31 Greenwood, and Castleton Plaza. Mattress and box springs, just $38 each. Bedding Liquidators, open daily 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sundays 10 to 6. Bedding Liquidators, open to the public.
The kids of today are the doctors, the engineers, the scientists, the teachers of tomorrow. Only with your help can these children be assured of a first-rate college education. Because today, colleges are having a hard time coping with the high costs of learning. Rising costs and less government funding are threatening to lower the quality of higher education and reduce the number of well-qualified college graduates. Invest in the future of America. Please give to the college of your choice.
Boone County, your vote counts on November 6th. WRTV invites you to pause for a few moments of devotion and inspiration. Our guest is Rev Roderick B Thompson, pastor of Womack Memorial CME Church.
The world in which we live in is filled with speed. Fast food restaurants, frozen TV dinners, and everyone is in a hurry for whatever they want. If there is a job to be done, we needed it yesterday. But there is a much more important aspect of speed. All that we do with speed and all that we want done with speed. We, the inhabitants of this planet, must learn to wait on God. There is no speed blessing service that comes from heaven. God takes his time in doing anything. The world in which we live took 6 days to create. God never fails. God answers every prayer. We must learn to wait on the Lord. Isaiah said these words, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up on wings like eagles. They shall run and not get weary. They shall walk and not faint. They that wait upon the Lord." Napoleon Hill asked a question, and I quote, "Who said that it couldn't be done? And what great victories has he to his credit, which qualifies him to judge others accurately?" Do not think of God as being our size. Anything that God can't do, I believe that it can't be done. Someone once said that the cattle upon the 1,000 hills belong to God. I would like to add to that today. Yes, the cattle upon 1,000 hills belong to God, but he also owns the hill, the grass on the side of the hill, the trees growing there providing shade for the cattle. God owns everything, and we must not think of God as being our size or being small. And this is why we're having so many problems in our lives, because we limit God. We put a limitation on God and what God can do. Oh, he can't do that, or he won't do that. Job is a very good example of waiting on the Lord and what God can do. For Job lost all that he had. And at the end of the story, if you continue reading the book of Job, you will find that God gave him back everything that he had and increased his wealth. Let us not put a limitation on God. Let us not think of God as being small or our size. Let us not only think of God owning the cattle on 1,000 hills, but let us also remember that God owns the hill. And remember that anything that God can't do, I believe that it can't be done.
These moments of devotion and inspiration have been presented by WRTV. Our guest was Rev Roderick B Thompson of Womack Memorial CME Church in cooperation with the Indianapolis Church Federation. At this time, WRTV leaves the air. WRTV is owned and operated by McGraw-Hill Broadcasting Company, Incorporated, and transmits on Channel 6 between the frequencies of 82 and 88 megacycles. With a 1,019-foot tower, 100,000 watts video, and 20,000 watts audio, we serve Indiana the finest in television and public service. On behalf of the staff of WRTV, 1330 North Meridian, Indianapolis, Indiana, good night.